Hey YouTube! So I saw this planning tag going around and I thought I would do it. Some of the questions you guys already know or aren't really applicable to me because I've already had a child, but I liked some of the questions, so I thought that really quickly I would do this tag. And I'll link all the questions below in case you're interested in doing this tag. But the first question is, will you find out the gender? And obviously, yes, we found out the gender. And we found out the gender with Kayla as well. However, it's worth mentioning that if we have a third baby, we don't want to find out the gender. I know that's going to be really tough to keep it a secret, but I think it'll be worth it. So next time, no. Okay, question 2. Will you use a pacifier? I don't have anything against pacifiers. I mean, I tried really hard with Kayla to get her to take one just because she was so colicky and nothing made her happy. So we tried really hard and she didn't like any of them, any types, anything. So yeah, I'll definitely offer it to this baby if needed. Like if I'm not going to offer it just because, but if the baby seems like it needs to suck or something like that, then I'll offer it. I have no problem with that, so I guess we'll just see if this baby likes pacifiers. Question 3, do you have any nursery ideas? Well, I've already done 2 girls' nurseries, so those ideas are already taken, but if I ever have a boy, I have lots of nursery ideas, and probably the number one I'd go with is like an under the sea type of nursery theme. I just think that would be so cute for a boy. So yeah, I have tons of nursery ideas. Are you the first, middle, or last of your friends to TTC? I think I can consider myself one of the first of my friends to TTC. I have a few friends who had children before me, but I wouldn't necessarily say they were TTC, so I'm going to say I was one of the first. Will you get or use hand-me-downs? I did get quite a few hand-me-downs for Kayla from a girlfriend who had a child close in age, and I had no problem using them. I love using them. I don't have any this time around, except for, of course, the fact that we're reusing Kayla's clothes. So yeah, I have no problem using hand-me-downs. I think it's great. How close in age would you like your children? Well, I obviously wanted the first 2 pretty close since they're going to be 18 months apart. That was kind of the minimum we were going for. It took us a long time to get pregnant with Kayla and no time at all to get pregnant with Riley, so it just kind of happened that way, and I'm happy with that. For our 3rd child, I definitely want more of a gap. Not like a huge gap, but maybe a 2 or 3 year gap, so that's what we're looking at for that. Question 7, will you make your own baby food? Absolutely. I really enjoyed making Kayla's baby food. It was a fun activity. It was nice knowing what went into her food. It was nice being able to make like different combos, different textures. So yeah, I totally love making baby food. Question 8, will you co-sleep? I don't know. I don't have anything against co-sleeping. It does make me a little bit nervous, not gonna lie, but I know lots of people that work for and that's great for them. With Kayla, I know that in those first few weeks there were times where she just wanted to nurse all the time and she was crying all the time, and if she would have slept right beside me, I would have gone for it, but she was never the type. She always wanted her space. She was sleeping in her crib by 6 weeks old in her own separate room. That's the only thing that worked for her. So, I mean, if this baby is content sleeping beside me and it's like the middle of the night, then sure, why not? But other than that, I don't see us as a big co-sleeping family. Question 9, will you use a stroller? Do you believe in using a stroller? Absolutely. I don't know why you wouldn't believe in using a stroller. They're super handy. I do baby wear too. I obviously can't do that right now because I'm pregnant, but I did before I was pregnant and I plan to again. And but that doesn't mean I don't like using a stroller, especially a double stroller for both of them. So yes, I like using a stroller. Question 10, will you go back to work or stay at home? In Canada, we get a year maternity leave, which I'm very grateful for, so I will be staying at home for the next year, and then I plan to go back to work part-time instead of full-time. So that's my current plan. Question 11, how long will you let your newborn or infant cry before you go get them? And that's Kayla. Honestly, I don't know. With Kayla in the beginning, obviously we went to get her right away. By the time we were sleep training, we weren't getting her right away. So I think that one totally depends on the baby and what stage you're at. Question 12. How often will you bathe your child? Well, with Kayla, we used to bathe her every single day because that was part of her like bedtime routine. And it was like what told her it was time to go to bed, so we stuck with that for a long time. Probably like a year we bathed her every day. But now that she's easier to put to bed and knows it's bedtime and stuff like that, we go about every 2 days bathing her, unless of course like she's sick or really dirty or something like that. So it's probably what we'll do with this next baby. Question 13, will you do extended rear facing car seat? Most likely, as long as it can fit in our vehicle. Kayla, we did extended rear facing, but the only way the car seat would work is if it was in the middle position. So obviously with 2 car seats, I don't know if that's going to work. So I'd like to, I just need to figure out how that's going to work. Question 14, will you breastfeed? If so, how long? Yes, I would like to breastfeed. If all goes well, I would love to breastfeed as long as possible, but it just depends how things go this time around. And will you introduce solids or baby food? This one I'm not sure. With Kayla, we started around 4 months old for a variety of reasons. However, if this baby doesn't seem ready or there's no reason to, then I have no problem waiting until 6 months old, so I'm just going to play it by ear with that one. Question 16, do you want a boy or a girl first? So we got a girl first, and I'm totally happy with that. I never knew if I wanted a boy or a girl first, so we got a girl and I'm totally happy with that. 17, do you have names picked out? Yes, Kayla and Riley. Question 18, how many kids do you want? I said this in other videos, I would love to have 4, Harrison would like to have 2, so it looks like we're going to have probably 3 kids. Question 19, will you homeschool? I don't think I'm going to homeschool. I'm pretty positive I'm not going to homeschool. I just don't know enough about it, and I have total confidence in the public school system. That's where I was brought up through, so I'm perfectly happy sending my kids to public school. Question 20, home or hospital birth? We're headed into a hospital birth, although I think home birth is really cool for those people who are strong enough to do it. I give you total props, because after my first birth I'd be really scared to try it out just because of how painful it was. I think it would be a great experience, but we're going to do a hospital birth. Planned C-section, epidural, or natural birth? If I can get the epidural, I would love to have the epidural, but from what all my midwives are saying, it's probably going to go pretty quick. I'm probably not going to have the opportunity, but I have nothing against pain relief, and if I get the option, I would love to have the epidural. Question 22 is an interesting question. Will you drink occasionally during pregnancy? Clearly not get hammered, but have a drink occasionally. And the answer is no. Definitely not. I don't really have any desire to. I think I would be way too paranoid to do it. I know in other countries, like, some people will have a glass of wine, whatever, and that's fine for them, but for me, no. Question 23, will you use cloth diapers or disposables? We're going to use disposables in the beginning until the baby gets a bit bigger, and then cloth diapers. Okay, so that's all 23 questions. Again, I'll leave them below if you're interested in doing this video. Please do it, and let me know that you did it. Set it up as a video response, or just send me a message so I can watch it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.